Listen to this.
Analysts to come and then take the footages and then look for the black box. Look for the black box. Look for the black box.
Let me give you a brief context of this video. This man is part of the rescue team who recovered the remains of our lost great citizens from the unfortunate plane crash, which involved 5 officials and 3 servicemen of Ghana. My deep condolences to their families. This is actually heartbreaking for the whole country. Now let's talk about what the man said in this video. The black box. I got to know about this black box thing from a compiled videos of last words of pilots before crashing some time ago. And I won't lie to you, these audios are really traumatizing. And before you search it, make sure you are ready because it could trigger your PTSDs if you have one. Now the black box in this conversation here is not actually black, and it has never been black. These boxes contain memory chips that help investigators understand what happened before a crash or maybe a serious incident. They mostly come in bright orange colors for visibility. They have a durable case made of titanium or stainless steel. They can survive an extreme crashes up to 3,400 G-forces. And for fire, 1,000 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes straight. They can stand pressure up to 20,000 feet underwater. They have these locator beacons inside. It's more like GPS, but I can't call it GPS because, GPS is supposed to tell you the exact location. But this beacon is more like location broadcasting. And those who have been to a cocoa farm before, the DBs, I'm not speaking to you. Sometimes when you want to know where someone is, you can shout, "Ooh!" so that the person will know where the sound is coming from and trace it. DBs, you can ask your mom. So this beacon emits the signals for over 30 days for the rescuers to trace it. And this black box, it contains 2 main pieces. The first one is the FDR, Flight Data Recorder. It records data from the plane system such as speed, altitude, engine performance, heading, and control input, and it can store thousands of parameters tracking everything the aircraft was doing before the incident. And this FDR thing can store information over 25 hours, which is a good thing. And the next one I want to talk about is the cockpit voice recorder, the CVR. It also records audio from the cockpit, including pilot conversation, radio transmissions, alarms, and background noises. This CVR helps investigators to understand what the crew was doing or saying before the crash. And this can record up to 120 minutes of cockpit audio. That's basically 2 hours. And this reminds me of a movie I've watched. It's called Flight Plan. It involves a woman who got her daughter disappeared in mid-flight, and the crew members did not want to agree to the claim that she had a daughter too on board, which she started crashing out and insisted they do all necessary investigations and even from the black box. I know there are questions you're asking yourself. Why don't they build the whole plane as a black box? Because it can survive a deep impact. And also, why do planes don't have parachute for individuals to fly out during emergencies? And some people also ask themselves, why don't planes have a big emergency parachute for the plane itself to just slow the impact of the crash? I know there are a lot of questions, but this is for another conversation. So in our sorrows, I trust the digital forensic and the investigation team knows more on how to go about with this. Some could be physical and even human factors. So let's keep our fingers crossed and wait for the cause of this. Once again, rest in peace to the lost souls. My name is Koko September. Let's speak again.